You are currently living in a carefully designed digital cage. Every minute you spend scrolling is a minute you lose forever. While you are distracted, the top 1% are building their empires. They don't want you focused. They want you addicted and tired. They profit from your bed rotting and your lack of ambition. Notice how your energy is gone before the day even begins? This isn't an accident. It is a war for your human potential. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the silent war. I'm going to show you how to break the trap starting now. Think about the last time you stayed up until 3 a.m. scrolling. The blue light hits your eyes and suppresses your natural drive. Your brain is being rewired to crave cheap, fake rewards. The apps on your phone are built by thousands of engineers. Their only job is to make sure you never put the screen down. You feel exhausted not because you're busy, but because you're overfed. Mentally, you are drowning in information, but starving for wisdom. The 1% don't spend their nights watching other people's lives. They are too busy creating the world that you are just consuming. You aren't lazy. You are just biologically bankrupt right now. Your dopamine receptors are fried from constant high-speed stimulation. Now, real work feels physically painful because it doesn't sparkle. This dopamine debt is the reason your dreams are still dreams. Every time you seek a quick fix, you push success further away. The elite understand that true power comes from the boring stuff. They embrace the silence while you are terrified of being alone. If you can't sit in a room for 10 minutes doing nothing, you're lost. Break the cycle before the cycle breaks your future entirely. Let's talk about how the world uses dark psychology against you. They use fear of missing out to keep you glued to your feed. They use social validation to make you care about strangers' opinions. You are being conditioned to seek approval instead of seeking growth. When you understand these triggers, you become immune to them. The most powerful person in the room is the one who isn't reacting. Silence is your greatest weapon against a world that won't stop talking. Learn to read the patterns of manipulation in your daily life. Once you see the strings, you can finally stop being the puppet. The only way to win a rigged game is to stop playing it. It's time for you to go into ghost mode for the next 6 months. Delete the apps that serve no purpose other than wasting time. Stop telling everyone your plans. Let your results do the talking. Privacy is power, and in 2026, it is the ultimate luxury. While everyone else is loud and broke, stay quiet and focused. The world doesn't need to know what you are building today. They will see the finished product when you decide to emerge. This is where the 1% are born, in the shadows of hard work. Recovery starts by reclaiming the first hour of your morning. No phone, no news, no external voices, just your own thoughts. Train your brain to handle deep work for at least 90 minutes. This is the flow state, where 1% of the work yields 90% of results. Your mind is a muscle that has been weakened by digital noise. Start lifting the heavy weight of concentration and difficult tasks. Read physical books. They force your brain to slow down and think. The more you can focus, the more valuable you become to the world. Intelligence is just the ability to ignore what doesn't matter. Stop saying I'm trying to change and start saying I have changed. An amateur waits for inspiration. A professional follows a system. Your mood is irrelevant to the mission you have set for yourself. The elite don't act based on how they feel. They act on duty. Shift your identity from a consumer to a high-value producer. Value is created in the quiet hours when nobody is watching you. Build a reputation with yourself by keeping the promises you make. If you say you'll wake up at 5 a.m., then get up at 5 a.m. Small wins today lead to massive empires 5 years from now. The video is ending, but your new life is just beginning. You have 2 choices. Go back to scrolling or start your reset. One path leads to a life of regret. The other leads to freedom. Most people will close this video and forget everything I said, but you are different. You stayed until the very last second. Prove it by typing "The Matrix is broken" in the comments. Subscribe to join the few who refuse to be kept in the dark. The clock is ticking. Go be great. The war is yours to win.